Hello, welcome to History and Art Secrets for a new journey in search of knowledge. This video story is dedicated to the life of Vittorio Alfieri and is divided into two parts, considering the importance of the topic discussed. This is the second episode. With the approval of the Grand Ducal government, the Countess of Albany managed with a stratagem to abandon her husband and take refuge in Rome at the Ursuline convent. After some time, Alfieri reached the Countess in Rome, where he finished writing Ottavia. While maintaining the title of Count, from now on he signed Vittorio Alfieri da Asti, like a simple citizen. He returned to Rome and settled in Villa Strozzi with the Countess of Albany, who obtained a papal dispensation that allowed her to leave the cloistered monastery. In 1783, he finished a beal. The Cardinal of York, discovering the writer's relationship with his sister-in-law, ordered him to leave Rome, with a papal expulsion decree that would no longer allow him to return to the Eternal City. To make his works known, he undertook a series of journeys. He met Ippolito Pindamont, Pietro Verri and Giuseppe Parini. In 1784, the Countess of Albany obtained a legal separation from her husband but not an annulment of the marriage. In 1785 he completed the tragedies Brutus I and Brutus II. Shortly after, he published Mirror, which is considered, together with Saul, his absolute masterpiece. In 1788, with the death of Stuart, Alfieri and the Countess were finally able to live their relationship freely. Alfieri decided not to marry the Countess of Albany, because with the marriage he would have lost the title of princess. In 1789, he witnessed the revolutionary movements in Paris and composed Ode a Parigi Sebastigliato. The initial enthusiasm turned into hatred towards the revolution and the French. In 1792, the arrest of Louis XVI and the massacres convinced the couple to leave the city. Leaving Paris and forcing the roadblocks, they escaped the terror regime, but their assets were seized, including books and manuscripts. Between 1792 and 1796, settled in Florence in precarious economic conditions, he immersed himself in the study of Greek classics. Translating Euripides, Sophocles, Aeschylus, Aristophanes, in 1798 he wrote his last tragedy, Alsta Seconda. Between 1799 and 1801, the Napoleonic victories in Italy forced him to flee Florence. The poet withdrew from public life, entrusting his indignation to Il Misigallo. During this period, he became the point of reference for many Italian patriots and men of letters, and his tragedies were enormously successful. Ugo Foscolo took him as a model to follow. Due to the consular decree of 29 June 1802, all Piedmontese were ordered to return to their homeland and swear allegiance to the new French constitution. Alfieri, who had not been a Piedmontese citizen for some time, sent his sister medical certificates attesting to his inability to travel. In the last years of his life, he devoted himself to works of satire and comedies. The comedies were composed between 1801 and 1802. Among his initiatives in the last period, the project of a literary series called The Order of Homer. In 1802 he was struck by an attack of gout, erysipelas and a stomach disease. His health worsened significantly in the spring of 1803, but he continued to work and completed his autobiography. He died in Florence on October 8, 1803, at the age of 54, from a respiratory crisis and a heart attack. He was buried in the Basilica of Santa Croce, and in his memory remains the splendid funeral monument created by Antonio Canova in 1810. For his interest in the study of man, for the mechanistic conception of the world, the distance from religion, Alfieri was a man of romantic faith and never adhered to the Enlightenment. Here ends the second episode. If you liked the video, click like, share it on your social networks and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello.